Jen, let's get back to that interview. Ask the Vet. We were talking about spring and summer, the hot, the humid, the rainy conditions, and how that can affect keeping your pets healthy and safe during this time. One more time, Dr. Christian Broadhurst with Clay Humane. Thank you for coming on a second time, Doc.
Oh, no problem.
You know, the
we
weather
picked
conditions.
A nice, lovely day today to talk about rainy conditions, didn't we?
Hey, look. It's changing. If you talk to Mark Collins, he's going to tell you we've got that roller coaster that we just can't seem to shake. And it doesn't just affect us, the humans, it affects our four-legged friends as well.
Absolutely. So certainly one of the major things we talk about with rain is we want to keep our animals from having wet fur all the time. The wet fur can give them dermatitis in their feet. It can give them dermatitis on their bellies. And dogs like to go out and play in the rain. They like to go play in puddles. They like to be outdoors. Which is fine. Just be sure when they come in, you dry them off. We certainly want to make sure that they avoid getting a lot of these dermatological problems that can come with it. Additionally, lightning and thunder are pretty common at this point in time, and that can send a lot of our dogs running in fear. A lot of dogs have storm phobias. It's very, very common, which makes microchipping and identification all the more important as well, in case your dog does happen to be one of the ones that jumps a fence and runs away.
And it's certainly just making sure that your yard and your property is safe and contains them as best as possible.
Certainly so. We want to be sure that fences are intact. Also, another thing to consider, if we've been having so much rain, standing water is not a great thing for your dogs. There are several diseases out there that can be found in standing stagnant water. So if your animal is wanting to be outside and yet there's puddles everywhere, it might be a good idea to put them on a leash and take them for a walk rather than let them actually go out and explore.
All right, so we're talking about the rain, but the heat and humidity is right around the corner. Last weekend we had temperatures that were quite warm for many people, and we have to think about some of these animals, especially those with the thicker fur coat. They're going to need more water, right?
They are going to need more water, which does make the standing water concern all that more relevant. If you get your dog groomed down, this would be a good time of year to go ahead and get him shaved, but preparing for the springtime coming. Otherwise, just be always cognizant that you're not taking your dog out in the middle of the day in the blazing heat, because hot roads, hot air temperatures are always a problem. We get heat stroke and heat stress animals every single year.
And we're looking at longer days, more sunshine in the future, which means
thank goodness
the animals could be tired out a little easier.
Absolutely. So just like we're getting back into the swing of spring, just be sure to keep your pets in mind as they are getting back into what makes them happy, and keep them exercised. Just do it smartly. Don't let them drink the standing water if at all possible, and just be aware of what's going on in their environment and make sure that their fences and backyards are nice and secured.
Dr. Christian Broadhurst, clayhumane.org. Appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me.
We'll be right back.